it.
You getting what?
A stock.
What stock?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Rigetti stock video. Rigetti Computing here. The stock did not really move yesterday when I bought in. You guys remember I alerted it and it did not move. It did not move. I looked at it and I'm like, man, I bought in and it didn't really move yesterday, right? You guys remember I was like, I alerted it as I was like, wait a minute, guys, I'm talking about the stock right now in a YouTube video, but this one can move higher. Like, this one can go. Like, we know it can move. Look at this. It fluctuated $1 literally in the same day. $8.04, $9. But it didn't really go anywhere. So I was just like, okay, what's the point of holding this? If it's not going to go anywhere, then it's probably going to come down. So I sold it off like towards the end of the day for a nice $9 profit because I just wasn't going to hold it at that point. Like, it didn't move, right, guys? You guys know what I mean. You know the feeling. You buy something and it just goes down. Or in this case, lucky for me, I bought it and it went nowhere. It was in the green just for $9. Cool, I guess. But yeah, I told everyone yesterday, I'm like, hey, dumped it at 8.94. Didn't move at all after buying, so might as well just get out. Usually a sign that it's not going to go anywhere. And just get out before it dumps on you even lower. So that was the thought process. And I guess I could have held for 940 the next day. So congratulations if you did hold and took profit. For a nice little flip, I guess. But yeah, it didn't really move. Look at this. It just came down. It's just kind of going sideways again. So it is what it is. I was expecting a big move here out of this wedge, but instead what we're getting is a whole lot of nothing and then a pullback today. Maybe the tariffs that are being launched or being threatened towards the EU, maybe that doesn't help. But overall, the market is doing what it's supposed to do, which is a lot of red because of Trump and everything that's going on. So I still believe this one is worth a buy once it comes back to that purple line, that $6 level. That's where we should see some very clear support. Let me look at the ETF. I have not looked at the Quantum ETF. What's the name of that Quantum ETF? What's it called? I already forgot the name. Quantum ETF. Is it the Defiance? There we go. Defiance Quantum. QTUM. QTUM. Yeah, you can see that QTUM here. It's a good indicator of how quantum computing stocks are performing as a whole. If we switch to the quarterly chart, you'll notice something. What do you notice? You'll notice that every quarter that is green, because this is the quarterly chart, okay, before anyone goes crazy and goes, Shades, I thought you said it was going to go up tomorrow. No, this is a quarterly chart, not a daily chart, not even a weekly chart, not even a monthly chart. This is literally a quarterly chart. So when I say, what I'm about to say right now, I want you to keep in mind, it's a quarterly chart. We're going off the quarterly. I know people don't look that, they don't zoom out like that, but you'd be surprised about the information you get off of those. Every quarter that the QTUM ETF has been red, it's nothing more than opportunity. Red, then big cycle to the upside, right? Goes from 17 to a high of 29 before another quarter of red, and then it goes from a low of 17. Wait, really? It went back to 17? Oh no, it went to 19. Pulled back quite a bit, actually, back to 19, then ran to 55. Then at 55, it pulled back to 34, ran to 90. So what I'm seeing here is a stock that not only is getting a lot more volatile as we move along, right? That's the first thing. And yeah, you can see very clearly, look at this. Boom. The pullbacks are also bigger, but that's cool because there's nothing more than opportunity, right? And then here we really, it looks like it's getting more, it's getting deeper here as we go along. So any red quarter, even if the next 3 quarters are just big red, it doesn't matter. It's nothing more than opportunity. And if QTUM, if you're going to use that as a measure for quantum computing stocks as a whole, I'm pretty sure QTUM still holds a good portion of RGTI. I'm going to check the holdings right now because I know they do rebalance every now and then, but I'm pretty sure they hold a good portion of IonQ, QBTS, and RGTI, and a bunch of others, I'm sure. They got Baba in here. Cool. QBTS, they hold RGTI as well. They got Palantir in there. I don't recognize some of these other ones. But yeah, they got Nvidia, Ion Q is there. Wow, Ion Q, I'm pretty sure they had a bigger percentage holding, but whatever. It's not a big deal. It's not like a big difference. But as you can see, over the long term, this thing is performing in like kind of like Nvidia, right? It just keeps going higher over the long term, and that should give you confidence to buy the quantum computing stocks as they get cheaper. The only reason I bought in yesterday was because I thought we were going to pump. Just to be clear, because people were asking me, "Wait, you're buying now? It's not at the purple line shades. Why are you buying now?" Because I thought we were going to break out to the upside. It looked like it was going to break out and go, maybe to that $10 target. We know it can make these big green candle moves, right? Look at those big green candles. When this goes, it goes. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. So I'm going to wait for the purple line. Recently, one of color stock. Color stock came down to that purple line. We bought in, and then it got some news, and it pumped back above that purple line, and you could have made profit. And we have a 100% win rate so far on color stock, despite holding some shares at $2. You can sell based off of lowest cost first, which is what I do, because it benefits me mainly. Because sometimes the stock will pump not enough to go back to my shares that I have at $2, but enough to take some profit off of the lowest cost shares, and then I'll buy back in cheap again when it goes to that purple line and under it. So RGTI, same thing. I believe it will come down to that purple line. It'll be nice and cheap. No one wants it when it's under the purple line. Then we'll get a nice big piece of news that sends it, and the hype will come back into the market. So that's it. That's it for the video, guys. I don't think it bears repeating that everything is coming down, not because the stock itself, the company itself, is garbage. There's been no negative news. Really, this drop here was not even a negative piece of news. It was just Nvidia CEO said what he said, and people reacted, and that's cool. I mean, we saw how people reacted to, what was it, Nvidia, what was that thing called? People forget so quickly. Even I forgot. Why did Nvidia drop that one time? It dropped huge. I forgot. What was that? DeepSeek. There we go. It happened not too long ago, and I already forgot anyways. But yet, you've seen firsthand how stupid people can be. This is going to be easy money, but you got to be patient and let it come down nice and cheap. Those of you who bought at 12 or even at 20, God forbid you didn't. I hope you didn't buy up there, and I hope you're not holding a bag up there. But those of you who bought up above $10, if you just wait for that purple line, you'll be surprised how it's just money, man. It's just money because the people don't have that. Patience is. That's your not your boost. That's your advantage, unfortunately, in the markets. They're so impatient that patience is your advantage, and you'll have a higher win rate for it too, and you buy cheaper every single time. So, and a lot of stocks right now are under or at the purple line. So there's just so much opportunity. You kind of have to pick and choose your battles. Some people in my Discord were saying, "Oh man, I don't even know what to buy because everything's such a discount." You just got to pick and choose your battles. Whatever you believe in most, get in there. But as I just showed you on the quantum computing ETF, it just keeps going up higher and higher over the long term, and it just keeps performing better because it's much more volatile on every bull run cycle. So again, I give this a buy at the purple and under the purple line. Accumulate it. When it gets the next big run, you'll thank me. You'll be like, "Oh my God, how did you know?" And I'm going to tell you, it's not that I knew. It's just that if you believe that stocks always come back to their average and then eventually go way back above it and way below it, then, you buy it when it goes up below that purple line or at the purple line. You can start, adding an eighth of your position, an eighth of your position here, eighth of your position here. Slowly accumulate. Don't lump sum because too many people lump sum. And then when it gets the big run, you're like, "Oh, thank God I loaded real cheap. Oh man, everyone's pushing it up to 20 for me. Thank you, suckers." Because you just sit back and look pretty while everyone else pushes it up for you and they take the risk buying it, at 10, 20, and so on and so forth. There's just too many benefits that come from buying at that purple line and under. Does that mean I won't ever be wrong? I'll be wrong, I'm sure, at some point. I just doubt that I'll be wrong with Rigetti, because quantum computing is the future. Alright guys, let me know in the comments below how it's been going with Rigetti. Some of you should be doing great if you've been patient and disciplined.